going on, YouTube? This is your boy Real Gamer 27, and once again, I want to thank you for joining my channel. Today I want to talk about Bayonetta, and the reason why I want to talk about Bayonetta is because Digital Foundry had basically, made another article today doing the comparisons with the Bayonetta 1, the first Bayonetta that was on the 360 and the PS3, and basically what they compared it to the Wii version of Bayonetta 1. And basically, as they broke it down and everything, then it came out that the Wii U version is superior to the 360 version. Not by much, but it's still superior, meaning that Platinum Games actually did put some effort into it, and they did a good job of doing that. And like, it's just stuff like that. I just wish that they would have brought that out, to the not just the fans, brought it out to the media, to everybody, instead of them jumping the gun of that the Wii U is underpowered, versus the 360 and the PS3. And we already know that the Wii U is 4 times more powerful than last gen. We already know that. It's just, I just wish they would have put all the facts out there at the same time. It's just, I don't like how they want to put the negative stuff out there first, then later on want to squeeze a little positive in there. Like, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, because as of late, it's like every time you go on the Nintendo Wii U article, it's always negative. And it's a whole bunch of positives in the Nintendo world, but a lot of journalists refuses to report it. With the whole entire Bayonetta 2 sales, like, okay, it sold just a shade under 39,000 copies in Japan, but like I said, that was in the first 2 days. But everybody keeps saying it was the first week of Bayonetta 2 that launched in Japan. They keep failing to tell everybody that was only 2 days worth of sales on the Bayonetta 2 part in Japan. Like, it's just stuff like that is just causing a whole bunch of trolling across the internet. And like I say, if they would have basically came out with the full facts in the first place, with the sales charts, with the sales numbers with Bayonetta 2, then everybody would have got more of a better understanding. We've been like, oh, that's only 2 days. Maybe, if you want to calculate, the first week, like, just calculate 7 days, then maybe that game would have probably sold between 80 to 100,000, in Japan. It's still possible. Like, we don't know. Like I said, they don't count it for 2 days in Japan of last week, and whenever the next media charts come out, and it might be either the exact same, or around 38, 39,000, or it could possibly be more. It could be more. And if it does be more, then basically it was just a bunch of clickbait. It was basically there was damage control in the situation, But I'm just sick and tired of everybody jumping the gun on the Wii U. Like I said, y'all go to Digital Foundry right now, and they're gonna tell you that the Wii U version of Bayonetta 1 is superior to the Xbox 360. Come on, man. Come on. We already know that the Wii U is far superior than last generation. It's 4 times more powerful than last generation. The Wii U might not be a par to the new generation. Like I said a long time ago, the Wii U is an in-between generation. If you want to go by the graphics and everything, it's in between. So let's get that mess, that whole entire, the Wii U is less powerful than the 360 and the PS3. We need y'all trolls just need to go ahead, just get that out your heads and stop trolling. And y'all know the truth. Y'all already know the truth. Y'all just refuse. Y'all just in denial. Y'all just in denial because y'all just freaking hate Nintendo so much. I don't know what the hell Nintendo did to you. Hell, if it wasn't for Nintendo, then maybe it would. Like I say, okay, if you're a Sony fan, and if it wasn't for Nintendo, it would never be a PlayStation. It would never been a PlayStation. I'm just being real. It would have never been a PlayStation if it wasn't for Nintendo. And I'm not gonna just sit here and tell you why, you're gonna have to research that shit yourselves and stop going by what other people say. And there's another thing that, you know, the journalists that are failing to acknowledge is that the Bayonetta 2 in Japan sold 7 times more than the Wonderful 101 in Japan on the launch date. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because the Wonderful 101 was made by Platinum Games as well as Bayonetta. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to bring those facts upon y'all, which the media is failing to do. And like I say, they always want to bring up the negatives, but they don't want to bring out the positives. If they bring out the positives, it's gonna be like on the back page, you know, the page that people don't even look at. I'm just being real. I'm just being real because there's a lot of negativity going on around Microsoft and Sony, but it's hardly even been mentioned. But with Nintendo, oh, it's all over the place. So I don't want to get, I ain't trying to get all in deep into that. I'm gonna say that for a rant video. But you know, and another thing, I want to bring up that Bayonetta 2 had, you know, everybody know it sold like a shade under 39,000. I'm just ran up to 40,000. Okay, the Xbox 360 of Bayonetta, you know, it sold 65,000 copies, or almost 65,000 copies on launch week in Japan back in 2009, and you know, it was for 4 days worth of sales. 4 days worth of sales, 65,000 copies, versus the Wii U Bayonetta 2, almost 39,000 copies in 2 days worth of sales. So if you add all that up, and if you want to add a full week to Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, and it's gonna pass the 360 version, which they are failing to acknowledge to us. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just want to bring that up. And like I say, next week you better expect Bayonetta 2 to either sell the same as this week or sell more. I'm just being real. And it's going to pass the lifetime sales of Bayonetta in Japan. Bayonetta 2 on Wii U is going to surpass the lifetime sales of Bayonetta 1 in Japan, which they are failing to acknowledge to us. So y'all journalists, media, y'all are exposed. But anyway, y'all just let me know on how y'all feel about these journalists, these media, these reporters are failing to acknowledge to the public of the full facts of, you know, Nintendo games, period. Y'all just let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, this is your boy Real Gamer 27, and y'all have a good day.